Hello, 59 Gaming. My name is Josh Player, and I am your coach of the Philly Soldier. What is going on? Welcome to week 1 of the UPC. We're here taking on our opponent, Livy, and her New Orleans Saints Snow today. So, if you're excited for the draft league, make sure you're following the channel, subscribed to the channel, I should say, and let's get into it. So, Liv's team consists of Necrozma, Dustmane, Excadrill, Kieran Black, Infernape, Hippowdon, Mega Pidgeot, Electros, Arachnid, Silvally, Gourgeist, Sneasel, and Aromatisse. Really scary stuff. If you don't know what my team is, my team consists of Arceus Dark, Mega Gallade, Manaphy, Sylveon, Haxorus, Darmanitan, Nidoqueen, Metagross, Snorlax, Vikavolt, Dhelmise, and Mesprit. Really interesting matchup. It's scary for both of us. We both have really scary threats against each other that just decimate. My Mega Gallade can absolutely obliterate just about every single mon on the team, even though I'm not bringing it. Arceus Dark, super scary, versus her. Necrozma doesn't mean whoo! Don't know how to beat that one. This is my this is my Necrozma doesn't mean switching. Don't worry about it. 2 KOs, basically everything on my team, and yeah, I just don't know what to do. So versus me, I can see her bringing 100% a setup Necrozma Dustmane, either DD or Agility. It really just depends. I'm cautious on which one's going to happen. I'm more scared of Agility Weakness Policy more than anything else. The rest of the sets, if it's just DD, I have ways to keep it from getting multiple DDs so that I can, of course, beat it. I expect Necrozma. I expect Hippowdon. Those two are like the only 2 mons I really prep for. Hippowdon's a really annoying wall versus me just because the ways that I had to pressure it being Dhelmise, or my water type being Manaphy, or I don't have a nice type. So, just those 2. Not the most offensive mons. Nidoqueen kind of, but also it beats Nidoqueen. Those 2 mons I'm really scared of. I expect Aromatisse to come just because I have an Arceus Dark and it's her only way to stop it. Silvally could appear, although Silvally kind of sucks this generation. So, maybe not. Mega Pidgeot's really scary. My flying resists are Metagross. And, more Metagross.
Hey guys, it's Liv here, bring you guys our first week at the 59 Gaming League, aka the Ultimate Pokemon Championship Season 1. We're taking on Josh, aka UltraPlayer, coach of the Philadelphia Soldier. If you guys enjoy, of course, leave a like below. With that said, let's get right into it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, because this is obviously the first week, my draft consists of Dustmane, Necrozma, Kieran Black, Excadrill, Infernape, Hippowdon, Mega Pidgeot, Electros, Arachnid, Silvally, Gourgeist, Sneasel, and Aromatisse. And my opponent's draft consists of Arceus Dark, Mega Gallade, Manaphy, Sylveon, Haxorus, Darmanitan, Nidoqueen, Metagross, Snorlax, Vikavolt, Dhelmise, and Mesprit. So, Josh is easily, in my opinion, one of the scariest drafts, especially on a matchup basis in the entire league. So I'm very terrified to play him. However, I do feel like that I have prep that can maybe help me in this match. First up, for example, we have Silvally. I really hate this Pokemon, I really do, but it has such a good matchup here, I kind of need to bring it. This is my Arceus Dark check. We have multi-attack, Parting Shot, Shadow Claw, Toxic. The attack will help me hopefully to KO Arceus Dark, unless it's like extremely Fizz Death, which in that case there are small rolls where I can't. Toxic is great, just Toxic, though obviously it can refresh. Toxic is also just great against most of the draft, to be fair. Really the only other immunities would be Metagross and Nidoqueen, so I'm not too concerned. Parting Shot, which will just be nice in general to get momentum for my draft. And yeah, Shadow Claw is great for the Metagross and the Nidoqueen. Next on the team, we have Infernape with Close Combat, Gunk Chop, Flare Blitz, and U-Turn. I decided to creep Haxorus, creeping my Kieran Black and also my Silvally with this. I felt like that was definitely worthwhile to do so. Next up, we have Arachnid with Leech Life, Liquidation, Sticky Web, and Miracle. Okay, so I do actually have to change that. So I'm still gonna keep the investment because it is still just nice for Arceus. However, it's gonna go back to Toxic here. Hopefully that will be pretty good for us. Next on the team, we have a Mega Pidgeot with Hurricane, Heat Wave, Roost, and Toxic. Next up, we have Dustmane, Necrozma with Sunsteel, Strike, Autotomize, Photon Geyser, and Stored Stance. Final Pokemon we have on the team is Choice Specs, Kieran Black with Earth Power, Draco Meteor, Ice Beam, and Focus Blast. But with that said, it's been Liv, and I will see you guys in the battle. Peace out, guys.
Alright guys, so we're here at the battle. Real quick, important thing to note. So, we have U-Turn on Mesprit instead of Encore, because that wasn't legal. And then I have Superpower instead of Hammer on the Snorlax, because Hammer Arm wasn't legal. Don't worry about it.
I clicked on the wrong team, actually, so I'm gonna roll with it, and I'm just gonna see what happens.
So, we see 6 mons that don't really surprise me. Necrozma, Dustmane, no Aromatisse. Which is really surprising. She mentioned that she was going to bring something that she didn't want to bring, and I thought that was Aromatisse, because I thought she hated Aromatisse.
I really hate this Pokemon, I really do, but it has such a good matchup here, I kind of need to bring it.
Naturally, I thought she was going to bring it anyway, but I really thought she was bringing Aromatisse, because I know she hates that mon. Really regret that set that I brought with my Arceus now. I really wish I would have gone with my Calm Mind, but Default's also nice for getting rid of webs.
No Silvally is going to hurt. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens though. I think this will be interesting. I clicked on a team for another match actually because I played my week 2 game before my week 1 game. So we'll have to see what happens here.
I'm just gonna lead Brainless. Just lead this. I feel like it's the right play. I know Liv's smart. I know she knows Rock Move can come out.
Darm lead. Okay, Darmanitan leads. Perfectly fine with that actually. My guess is though is that Josh is going to U-turn. I feel like U-turn is just the really obvious play here.
I was gonna U-turn. I really want to Fire Punch this thing. Don't want to Fire Punch. I mean, Stone Edge is also really good. I don't want Rock to come up for free. Like, if she's gonna Rock, I'm gonna make her pay for it. And I can go into Snorlax after this, too.
So, my guess is you'll U-turn probably to Snorlax or Metagross. Probably Snorlax is a nice middle ground in case of a Metagross prediction. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. If Josh doesn't kill me, then that's great. Also, if he clicks Scarf Sheer Force, even though there's no chance to miss, he just won't kill us. He has to click Flare Blitz here as his only way to kill us. So if he clicks anything else, I'm just gonna go for my Hurricane.
She stays in. She knows I'm Scarf now. I'm gonna go into my Snorlax, so we could see a U-turn here.
I figure Snorlax should probably come in as that it's a nice middle ground to the Metagross, so it doesn't risk a Heat Wave prediction, especially seeing that I did stay in. So what I think I'm going to do here is I think I'm gonna go hard into Hippowdon now. I can't really go hard in front. Actually, I could go hard into Duskmane. I think that's sort of my best play here is just go hard into Duskmane.
Yeah, nope. Goodbye. See ya. All right.
Goes for Whirlwind. Okay, it's fine. We should still actually get a really nice Earthquake here, to be fair. I could also just go for a Sword Dance, however. I kind of want to... Actually, I think I'm just going to go for a Sword Dance here and hope that not Metagross, Mesprit comes in hard on this.
I could go Arceus too, but we'll just Superpower, see what happens. Okay, so it has Ds. Not good. Cool. Get a bunch of damage. Now I have to pick one. What do I pick?
I think I'm going to click Iron Head here because I can't risk that Mesprit coming in. If my opponent predicts me goes hard into Metagross, so be it. However, I think this is my best play.
I think Iron Head might come off here. Or X-Scissor. I don't want to, but we're going to do it. Iron Head, that did a lot. It's Life Orb.
We get a really nice Iron Head off. I think that I kind of have to sack this, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Earthquake. If my opponent goes hard into Mesprit, so be it. I'm just going to click my Earthquake, though, and just get some damage, because I can Revenge this off with Infernape.
Judgment, gone. Nice. Broken Pokemon. In comes Infernape. Excadrill being gone is really, really nice. All right, cool.
We're going to go for close combat here. Mesprit comes in, that's fine. Very unfortunate, of course, especially this is Rocky Helmet. Very good prep on Josh's part. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just go into Hippowdon. My opponent's switches to this aren't the best. It's probably going to have to be Manaphy, which, again, I could just go hard into Kyurem Black on that.
I could heal here if I wanted. I could also Toxic this thing. I'm going to go into this, and this is going to be my Recover. So if I get Necrozma to come out, I think I always go into Mesprit and try and Trick Room to stop it. Trick Room and then U-turn. I'm
going to set up Stealth Rocks. I do still have Counterplay to this. It's not pretty, but I do still have Counterplay. Judgment does not kill us. Neither does Ice Beam. So I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks. He gets to Recover. Okay. I'm going to go for Toxic this turn. If my opponent gets a sub up, it's not a huge deal because, again, we do live one hit guaranteed. So I'll get my Toxic off. He goes for Defog. Okay, perfect. So unless his last move is Refresh, that is now just poisoned.
Big deal. I can do that too.
So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to set Stealth Rocks and I'm going to make my opponent kill me. I'm going to make Josh kill me 100%. Because even if I just set Stealth Rocks for 6 turns in a row and my opponent does not defog at all, that's fine. Infernape comes in.
We'll go into this.
Now that Lax is in, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hard into Duskmane here. We know it's Toxic Whirlwind Superpower. My guess is that last move is probably Return if I had to guess.
Into the Necrozma. Does this trigger my berry? It does. Awesome. Whoop!
Superpower goes off. Okay, perfect. We're going to go for an Autotomize here. And I think I'm just going to try and pop this off, to be honest. If my opponent goes for Whirlwind, so be it. They're going to go to Mesprit. Okay, that is actually really nice for us.
So we're going to Trick Room. I live any hit from this range. Oh, it's Flash Cannon, so it's special. Cool.
What I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to Flash Cannon again. With the Autotomize, that actually kind of sucks because Arceus Dark, if it takes a hit, could actually come in. However, I don't know if that will kill us.
I'll Shadow Ball once. I'm going to proc a Weakness Policy, I think. And she does kill me. Okay, cool. So now the question is, I think I go into Arceus and I just kill it off.
So that was very, very good for Josh actually to pop that now, because now I can't pull this off again. There's just no other time I'm gonna pull this off. Trick Room Arceus, never thought I'd see the day, but I think it's brilliant. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I absolutely have to sack this, which sucks. So we're gonna go for the sack here. And then I go into Hippowdon now.
Hippowdon comes out. Perfect. Do I need this anymore? Kind of. I mean, there's a Kyurem.
If my opponent stays in, it's fine. They're staying Toxic Chip. Between that, okay, so they're gonna go for Defog this turn. They definitely wanted to get the free Definitely want to get the free recover this turn. It's a good play by Josh for sure. I'm going to let him have it to be...
I'm going to click sub, and I'm going to click tableau. Ciao! You can have my Arceus.
Oh, because he just goes to the defog. That's also kind of bad, to be honest, because now Manaphy comes in.
Into Manaphy. Please don't be Whirlwind.
So we're gonna go hard here in black. Goes for sub. Oh god. Okay. Well, I need to sub on this, and I need to hope it's bulkier, because depending on the set, this might not break my sub. So we're gonna hope and pray.
Tail Glow, Gleam, Fusion Bolt. Oh, it is faster. That sucks.
Very, very glad we had sub here in black. If we did not have sub here in black, that could have been very bad for us, actually. Though, at the same time, we would have had a Rakun as a check. So, well, actually, I don't know. I don't think a Rakun would have checked this, now that I'm thinking about it. Would a Rakun have actually broken a sub here? That Metagross is now a problem. Okay, that's kind of annoying.
Mash and pick something off.
I have to sack Pidgeot. Because we know that Darm is scarfed. I have to sack Pidgeot here. Yeah. Only one that really handles the Manaphy. So, we're gonna go for Hurricane here. Just get some chip.
I believe that's Bullet Punch range. Dead. Nice.
I'm probably gonna have to go hard. Yeah, I have to go hard into Hippowdon here. We're just gonna go for Earthquake. Because I think Earthquake is still really nice. There's not really good switch-ins here.
Actually, I'm just gonna go hard Manaphy.
Okay, so he does go Manaphy. Okay. Yep, Manaphy coming in. That makes sense. He was Salic Berry. Oh my god, that's really scary, actually. I'm going for Marox. I'm going for Marox because if I can chip that... If, let's say my opponent goes for sub here, that's really good for us, actually. Because then I can get my rocks up, and that will at least pressure the Darmanitan, and it will put it in CC range, potentially. Potentially is the keyword. If it's a bulkier Darm with Scarf, will not.
No. Dead. Awesome.
I have to go in Inferno, I have to click CC. I don't have a better play. That Metagross, though, will live. I think the Metagross does just win. Metagross would probably won anyway, though, between the fact that Metagross and Darm could have picked off my team pretty easily.
I can go into Darm and click Blitz. That knocks this out, and it should 2 KO the Kyurem.
I think I'm going to regardless, but it's not going to work out well unless he clicks U-turn. U-turn's my saving grace.
If she sacks Kyurem like this should get 2 KO'd.
Flare Blitz. Okay, yep. Okay, so now this is in range of CC, actually, but Metagross still isn't. The only way I win this is if he goes hard in the Metagross here. So we're going to hope off of that. That is my out at this point. So he does not go hard Metagross. So then I guess the 5 move maybe did matter. But even still, I mean, I couldn't have locked in safely to it. So again, it really didn't matter that much, to be honest.
So I go onto Metagross, click EQ, and I think that's the game. That, EQ, GG.
So we're here with the outro portion of the battle. So first up, Josh, your team was pretty terrifying to say the least. That Arceus Dark was a very, very scary Pokemon for my draft, let alone the team that I ended up using. So
says the one captaining Necrozma Duskmane.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty scary Pokemon for sure. I kind of wish I had the Spadef one, but I think I kind of got bailed out by your Mesprit set specifically by not going physical. So I'll definitely take that at least.
That's fair. Trick Room Mesprit, really, really nice to stop Necrozma. The only thing I had to stop Necrozma was reversing the speed.
I was going to say, I never thought I'd see the day where a Trick Room Arceus Dark was the check to a Duskmane Necrozma. But here we are. I thought it was really funny, to be honest. I could not get enough of that. Destroying me at that point. Like, even if I
wanted to make it Darmanitan. I wanted Darmanitan to be the thing that checks it, but I was afraid that you might be still slower or faster in Trick Room, I guess.
With the set that I had, I don't think I was. I was actually creeping base. Well, the set that I was supposed to bring, you would have actually been outpaced. With the set that I had, though, you would have outpaced me because I was creeping 95s. Because I was creeping Scarf Kyurem White with that. So,
yeah, in case it was you were faster, I knew guaranteed that my Arceus Dark was going to be slower.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure about Scarf Darm, so I was like, all right, let's just pray that Arceus Dark just obliterates this thing.
I was going to say, unless you were like max speed Arceus and I was minus speed on Duskmane, there was no chance that I ever outpaced you.
Yeah.
So I think it was a very safe play. It was really funny. I think it just made the battle a lot funnier, to be honest.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward game.
Yeah.
Just like the end game was kind of scary, but like as I said, like as long as I preserved the team in a way to where you could never lock into any one move and win, I was in a fine position.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mentioned a couple times in my battle that I thought that having Flare Blitz would help me a bit on Infernape with the Infernape set I prepped for, but I don't think it mattered at all because realistically between Metagross and Snorlax, I could never lock into one move. So there was always checks around for Scarf and Fernape, so I don't really think it ended up actually mattering at all. So I think that realistically, I think you just outplayed me in the end, to be honest, and did a very good job at preserving your win cons.
Yeah, I really wanted to try and sub and tail glow. The weird thing with Manaphy was I really wanted to sack Metagross and go to Manaphy, sub, and then tail glow. The problem that arose was, one, Scarf and Fernape, but also I wanted to play it in a way. At that time, at the end, sub plus 1 round of sand was not going to put me in Salac Berry range by 1 HP.
Ooh, that's so unfortunate.
So I was like, all right, we're just going to go hard Manaphy and just try and chip whatever happens.
Hopefully you guys did enjoy the battle, though. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And yeah, anything you want to add to that, Josh?
No, I think we're all good.
Okay, so with that said, we will see you guys in the next weeks. Until then, make sure to check everyone else out, and we'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.
See ya.